Red Devil. Ready for another season.
Oh, Dad, not that pathetic thing. You've had that forever. It's old.
And the first time I cast it, didn't an 8-pounder come out of the water like a freight train?
And steam right on by.
Oh, yeah? You'll be eating your words come supper time.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ah! You got one already? Ah, it's a snag.
I hate when that happens.
Come on.
I'm not letting that go.
Dad, forget about it.
You kidding? That's my lucky lure.
Hey, look, Fang's gone to get it.
Same every year. Never get to go into training for trout season.
Fang!
No, wait a minute, Matt. I think Fang should get out of the water now. I think we should stay out of the water, too, until we find out what's killing these fish.
Mrs. Dillon.
Sorry, I gotta run to the bank a minute.
I just want some bread.
All right. Buy all you need. Oh, don't give a thought to me.
Joanna, I thought that was your car. I have to talk to you.
Sure.
Do your week shopping. Catch up with your neighbors, too, why don't you? That's what I'm here for.
Listen, I've just come from Burnt Creek. There's something you should know about.
The most common killer of trout is too much silt in the water. But there's no thickening of the gills here, no abrasions. And no sign of fungal or viral infection either. I put my bet on some sort of chemical poisoning.
Mom, Fang was right in the water. Is washing gonna be enough?
No, don't worry. As long as he didn't drink it, he's gonna be fine. But I unfortunately don't have the equipment to test for pollutants. Joanna will take care of that.
Where exactly did you find the fish?
Right at the spot where the river meets Burnt Creek.
Not burnt forks.
That's right, they do call it Burnt Forks. I can show you on the map. You can drive right in there. Come on.
Thanks, Mrs. Dillon.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Let's clean here, too. I know, it's a mystery. Come on, Fang. Joanna. Fang and I checked both sides of the bank. Nothing.
So this is still the only spot where there's a problem.
Yeah. Hey, what if the fish died somewhere else and just washed downstream?
That's possible. But I don't think so. It's too localized. Also, there's no industry upstream. Is there a farm around here?
No. Why?
I was thinking maybe it's farm runoff. Some herbicides and pesticides are highly toxic.
No, nobody farms around here.
I'm not sure yet.
You know, maybe Fang and I missed something. We'll check again. Come on, Fang. We gotta... Fang, this is private property. What? All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. We gotta tell Dad. Come on, let's go. See? It's from Arthur Schmidt Limited with the return address of Calgary to Mrs. Dillon. This proves she was there.
Look, I understand what you're saying, Matt, but this envelope is private property, and you were on private property when you found it. You were trespassing.
That's what I'm saying. So was she.
No, actually, she wasn't.
What?
I just checked with the registry office. Mrs. Dillon owns Burnt Forks.
Since when?
For about a year. She inherited it from her late husband's family, so she can do whatever she wants there. It's her property and it's her will. Come on, I'll show you.
Well, it sure does sound like an interesting little hobby, Mrs. D.
Call me Vera. Oh, it is. And the best part is that I have a buyer for all I find. Just today, I located the main storage area.
Oh, so you need a little help getting the stuff out?
No, I need a lot of help. But I wouldn't consider sharing this secret with anyone else. 60-40, you understand, since the land is mine. But the experience will be strictly 50-50.
Well, if you're sure I'm the one you want. I mean, if you're sure.
Hi, Mrs. Dillon. Is fresh schnitzel in yet?
Try the freezer, Tom. Trouble with having a store is that somebody always wants to buy something.
Okay.
Get the metal detector. It's by the back door. Then meet me at Burnt Forks, round about 5:30.
Hey, wait. You mean you trust me to start without you?
Hank, everybody in this town trusts you. Especially me.
Hi, guys.
So what'd you find out?
The fish kill is completely localized. It's almost like someone dumped something directly into the creek now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Mrs. Dillon. What? Hey, if she's dumping trash out there, who's to say she's not dumping other stuff from the store? Cleaners, bleach.
The well is connected to the river and the river to the whole water system.
See?
Yeah, but it's something more insidious than cleaners. There's no odor. More like heavy metal contamination.
When does the lab get your water samples?
I have them by tomorrow, but we won't have an analysis for 2 or 3 days. So I'd sure like to get on her land before then.
Then let's talk to her. I'm sure she'll cooperate.
Dollar says she won't.
You're on. Oh, by the way, if you're heading home, tell your mom I might be late.
What are you doing?
I need a pickaxe and a spade.
Put the ham in at 5 for me, will you?
Okay, no problem. Hey!
I've got to vaccinate Thompson's cold, but I should be back by 6.
All right, hey, Mom, I'm just gonna check out Burnt Forks a little later, okay?
Matt,
I won't touch anything.
I don't care what you suspect. Your father said don't go, you just don't go. Leave it to him. It's his job. Okay?
Thanks. Come on, let's take it to him.
Then I'm sure you'll have no objection to Joanna doing some soil tests and taking some groundwater samples.
Oh, but then the ministry will arrive with a backhoe and want to start digging everything up, won't they? I mean, all for a few dead fish.
Oh, it's only a few now, but what if it spreads? What if the whole river dies?
Oh, well, yes, that would be terrible, of course.
Then we can go ahead.
It's not really up to me. Let me talk to my associate.
Here, use this phone. Who is your associate, Vera?
Arthur Schmidt. But he's out playing golf today, so I will have to call him in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever. Meanwhile, don't call me. I'll call you.
Goodbye, Vera. Wait a minute. Arthur Schmidt.
Do you think she's involved in some kind of development scheme?
Let's give Mr. Schmidt a call.
What are you doing, huh?
Hank, Fang found us.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be somewhere.
You need a hand?
No, thanks. Don't you have any homework or something?
No. I gotta put on dinner.
Here he is. Same address?
Union Street?
54.
Yep.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm checking to see if I have the right Mr. Arthur Schmidt. May I ask what business you're in? You're a dealer in fine military antiques. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Say, I never expect to find anything this good.
Oh, there's tons of it. Look, I brought these to show you. I found the cap badge and the compass yesterday. And look at these. Look, I just cleaned them up, and they're like new.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Hank, think about it. We are walking around on history.
Well, it's like prospecting in Aladdin's cave here.
Come on, come here. And the biggest hunk of history lies right here. Now, it's reading about 10 feet square. So the way I figure it is, if they took the trouble to make it that regular, it's because they were stowing something really good.
Well, I'm sure you're right. The Army never did nothing that wasn't regular. Well, mind you, could be just tins of buttons or chocolate rations.
And that's the thrill of a good treasure hunt.
Thank you very much. Well, that's odd. Seems before the Dillons owned it, Burnt Forks was government land. It was some kind of military installation.
So Mrs. Dillon is finding military antiques.
Well, I guess it's just a little innocent archaeology.
Yeah, but every hour she spends indulging in nostalgia is another hour something's polluting that river. Something on her land. Why don't I call the government? Maybe they have a record of what was happening on their property.
I think that would be a good idea.
That's the edge right there.
Right. Say, what if it's just, you know, Jeep fenders, something like that?
Well, we'll just have to mark it up to experience and find us a good scrap metal dealer.
You know, I could warm to a woman who's not afraid to use words like experience.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
I dropped by your dad's office. He said to forget about dinner. He'll be ours, yes. And, he said he owes you $1.
Really? Mrs. Dillon is up to something. What do you got? Binoculars.
Where did they come from?
I bet I know. Don't worry. I'll stay on our side of burnt forks, I promise. I'll use these.
Okay.
What do they mean it was just a supply depot? No record of what was kept there?
Not anymore. Guess it's up to us to find out.
Oh, see, I should have brought the crowbar.
No. Use your shovel, but carefully. We don't want to bust anything after all this work.
No, all right.
Hank.
They sure wanted to protect something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hotting up now.
Make an adjustment here, boy.
Thank you. Well, it never went this far before.
Hey, Fang. How you doing?
What happened here? Matt? Dad, I was watching these two and...
And what are you all doing on my property?
Well, we'd like to know what you found. That is, if you haven't blown it all up.
No, I don't think so.
Just old corroded batteries. Hundreds of them.
The one thing we didn't account for, completely useless, of course.
It's even worse. They're to blame. They're leaking straight into the groundwater. All that lead, mercury, copper, any one of them alone could kill a river full of trout.
So this is it? Well, what blew up?
We really haven't the faintest idea.
Looks like a landmine. Normally those things only go off when they're in contact with a magnetic field, like a ship or a
metal detector? We set it off ourselves. We were lucky to stay this side of the Heavenly Recruitment Center.
I think we should declare this treasure hunt officially closed.
Well, sure made for a memorable first date.
So, are the batteries gone finally?
Yeah, you should have seen it, Mom. Demolition experts crawling over every inch looking for more unexploded landmines.
All right.
Oh, it was crazy, but they wouldn't let us watch.
Yeah, they wouldn't let Mrs. Dillon stay either, and she can be mighty persuasive when her mind's made up.
The river will be as good as new next year. So the only permanent loss to this adventure is my red devil.
I don't know about that, Dad. Looks like Fang's got something for you.
Oh. Fang, you're a genius. I am forever grateful.
For what? I don't know. Told you that lure doesn't work. It's way too old, man. I'm gonna give Fang a bath.
Well, I think I better get washed up, too. I'm taking Mrs. Dillon to dinner. Well, we're splitting it, 60-40.
I guess once you get a taste for living dangerously, it's sort of difficult to go back to quiet life.
I love you, Fang.
I love you.